Hi, I'm Maggie Thompson. I'm recording for my COM101 class. This is my informative speech. Today I'll be talking about a topic which I'm very familiar with in the theater world. I have been doing shows and classes and camps since I was 6 years old, and today I'm going to share with you why I think it's so great. So the first things first, you've heard this phrase. Shakespeare says, all the world's a stage. So why not make it yours? You can make the world a stage. You just need a few simple tips, little helpful reminders of what to do at auditions, and you will be on your way to being in your next high school play or at any kind of fun event that you could be performing for. I never really thought that I would go into the field at the college level, but I'm a theater major at K-State, and so far I'm loving it. First things first, like anyone says, you're not going to be great right off the start. You need practice. My high school music teacher, Mr. Eubank, always said, practice makes permanent. You got to make sure that you actually accomplish that goal. If you just sit around and, talk about auditioning for something but never actually doing it, you're not going to accomplish much. People that go to New York, they go months without even being in a show or getting a call back. You have to audition. That's your one ticket in, the one way that you can possibly get a job and pay for your life. So I have this audition book by um, Michael Shirtliff, and he talks about 12 guideposts, which are really good instructors of how to think about different things when you go into an audition. So before we get talking about the guideposts, one small note. You need to think about what you're wearing. It needs to be something versatile, something you can move in, something that you know will make you stand out a little bit better. Because you need that one pop, that one little thing that will make you more appealing. But you never want to dress for the part. That's not going to get you anywhere. So, now that we've talked about what you're wearing, we want to create a relationship. Relationship is a big thing when it comes to auditions. You need to build the relationship so you know where you're going with the character. You need conflict. What are you fighting for? What do you want to accomplish in this speech? What in this audition? What do you want out of everything in this audition? You need the moment before. You need what happened right before this scene took place and what made it so that you have the emotion that you do now. Humor can be used, use it minimally. Humor is often a scapegoat for young actors to use when they're nervous. They try to go for the funny. On the opposite of that, you want to go for the opposites. When you think something is directly, going for a sad moment or a mad moment, then try to look at it a different light and see maybe what you can do to see the positive in it or the good. Um, you want to find discoveries. You want to discover new things about your partner every time. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing a show. It can be a 3-month show, it can be a 6-month show, it can be a 5-year show. You will find new discoveries in the lines and the character and the emotions that you build over time. It just happens. You find new things and new emotions that go with it. Communication and competition are the next one. We're at number 7. Communication means you need to speak with your partner and you need to hear them. One of the biggest problems with young actors is the ability to actually listen to someone and respond when they are talking to you instead of just memorizing the lines and then repeating them back how you've memorized them. Importance. You need to find the lines and the words and the key phrases that are not just daily speak, not just, oh, hi, how are you, etc., etc. You need to be able to pinpoint what you need to do and just attack the specific topic. Find the events. It goes right along with importance. You need to find the events in the piece that are important. Highlight them, search them, do whatever you need to investigate why they are important, and what changes the character. Which leads me to place. Place is very important. How does where you are impact you? I mean, are you in a grummy alleyway? Are you in your car that you just bought? It affects different people in different ways. It could have a smell, it could have a memory attached to it. Anything that you know is important or necessary to find that character. Game playing and role playing is something that takes a little bit of time to master. You find the role that you're playing, like teacher versus student, and you find what game you want to play. Like, do you always have to win the game, or does the teacher always win the game? Then we have mystery and secret. So it's all up to you what you want to find out, which is similar to discoveries, but a little bit different, because there's always like the cliffhangers that people know leave them guessing about certain topics. Another book I read this year was Freeing the Natural Voice by Kristen Linklater. It talked about different ways to warm up your voice and to clearly use your resonators as you speak, not just in acting, but in everyday life. It was very empowering, and we did a little bit of yoga with it, and I found that it's a very good way to start out before an audition. So I would recommend reading her book and then reading the book by Michael Sherlock, and you should be in a better position to audition for a show. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and that's about it. Just remember, always smile and say thank you on your way out. Thanks.